I don't know how the show is gonna go or how this episode is gonna go or whatever, but I recorded it because I think I'm gonna create a player to play as a MLB player. Um, I used to play this on the Wii. It was called the Bigs League. Uh, you had to do so many things to get yourself back to legendary and everything, but let's give this a shot. Join the ranks of Jackie Robinson, Derek Jeter. Yes. I'm gonna be a two-way. Four-seam change-up slider. Oh, it's asking me what I want to do. Okay. Starting pitches. Control, two-seam splitter. I think I'm gonna do this one. With the focus, I think this. I guess I'm gonna do this. Ooh, I can be the starting or the. I can be the starting. That's fine. Or a closer. No, I'll start because I'm good while I start. And then, where is your position in fielding? I'll go. I'll go shortstop. You will not be able to go back. That's fine. I'll go pitcher, shortstop. That's fine. I don't really want to be in the backfield. Mm. First name, we're gonna put me. We'll go for the sentence the game. It's gonna be back here, so it's gonna be this. This is gonna be my last name. No matching last name audio was found. Would you like to clear it? No. And then we'll go.
wait, pick it up, wait, pick it up, wait, pick it up, wait, pick it up, pick it up. I don't want hard, ain't did none. Got new, ain't thinking none. New whip, got flick it up, flick it up, flick it up. Little sick, ain't sick enough. Got new, ain't thinking enough. Till I drop down, then pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. They came way up now. Got 6 like touchdown. Get hit like diamonds, bust down. I bust down, I bust down. Caught stealing my stuff now. I can see me in a lot of these. Start feel like us now, wait. So focus, head on straight. No new friend, dead on way. Come Ray Charles, treat it like baseball. Knock it out the park, then slid on safe. Knock it out park, then slid on home. Reason no fight, can't do no wrong. These gossip, I just want private, came from bottom. I just want lobster, need my mama up in the bins, no stress, no problem. No comment, ain't really get half the rap out. You ain't never caught no, you ain't never sold no, you ain't never wait. If I really said everything, ain't did, I be ancient. You came from the basement, glowed up. Got cakes on, hold up, stop saying that don't wanna be saved. Coming up as a kid, I was trying to be Jay, I was trying to be Ye, I was trying to be Wayne. Now kids say they're trying to be Reason. Feel good, still can't believe it's one of my shows. I figured up. I don't want hard, ain't did none. Got new, ain't thinking none. New whip, got flick it up, flick it up, flick it up. Little sick, ain't sick enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. Till I drop down, then pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Solo, what? Your jaw just dropped, my pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I got at least infinity flows, abstract, absol, infinity stone, in game for my enemy, y'all.
Alright, I think it's all said and done. Start my career. Oh shit, here we go.
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you going to be looking for?
Well, Robert, for me, this is one of the most important events on the baseball calendar each and every year. If you look at it, all the clubs get a chance to answer the questions they have on the players. And then all the best players in the country get to showcase their skills in front of 30 clubs. So, I mean, I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen.
Sarah, it's a 4-day event. It's held at Chase Field in Phoenix. What advanced metrics can players and viewers expect to see?
I mean, there's so much data with this event. Part of why I love it so much. And I've been there every time this has been held. So glad we're back again. For pitchers, you got pitch velocity, you've got spin rate, you've got extension. For hitters, we have your exit velocity, launching, and of course the distance on those home runs.
Well, congratulations and good luck to all the young athletes as they continue their journey to hopefully one day land in the big leagues.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college player prospects showcased their skills this week, giving all MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside
All right.
Sarah.
Bring it.
Sarah, BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often a player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very, very, very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. That's exactly what you want to see in a BP from a scouting perspective. Backspin line drives all over the field, effortless in his power to right center and left center, and tremendous. Sarah, we're into infield play now. I have to tell you, this is my favorite part of the combine. From a scouting perspective, every time I walked into the ballpark, I'd always focused on my shortstops to begin with. I'd look at their footwork, I'd look at their body control, I look at their glove-to-hand transfer and how accurate their arms were. You know, we are an industry that loves arm strength, but it's the quickness of the ball out of the glove and it's the accuracy of the throw that's important. And I'm trying to see which of these players really check those boxes off for me.
Well, that exchange is something we can now measure thanks to StatCast, which is outstanding. In terms of metrics, obviously, we are going to focus on that arm strength, even though I agree it isn't the end-all be-all, and your shortstops are certainly the ones leading the way. Average of about 86.3 miles an hour on that max effort arm strength in 2023. Again, that's their top 10% of their throw, the absolute best of the best. And that doesn't even account for the guys like Ellie De La Cruz out here.
And, you know, it's really interesting, Sarah, if you watch the drill work that's being done. So they started balls at them, then they went to glove side, then they went to the open backhand side to really see what arm strength was. And then they finished with slow rollers, both the backhand slow roller and the ball they came in at, trying to see how they utilize their body and if they can throw from different arm angles. Let's take a look at the third base position. You know, when I think of third base, I think of Nolan Arenado. So I'm looking at first step quickness and body control, and if they can throw from different angles. So in this drill, let's focus on that. When we turn to second base, look at angle reads. The best second basemen in the game, they've got great first step quickness and they've got great angle reads to the ball. Tough round for this young man. You can see he's putting a lot of pressure on himself. You know, he looks like he's very raw in his skill set, but I love the deep projection on him. He's just a kid that you're gonna have to be very, very patient with his development timeline and really to get him a firm understanding how his body. Well, we're down to the pitchers now, Sarah, and the variety of things scouts are looking for when they look at pitcher. They're looking at, you know, how well their body works over the rubber. I talk about balance, rhythm, and timing within their delivery. They're certainly looking at arm strength. They're going to measure spin, horizontal movement, but you're really going to look at command. I mean, where the catcher's set up, can you throw the ball to that spot, you know, within the strike zone or outside the strike zone, and can you do that with multiple pitches?
As you said, already a handful of things that will be measured here. Of course, velocity. You mentioned spin rate. Something else clubs take a look at is active spin. That's what percentage of that spin rate actually contributes to moving, as opposed to just spinning but not changing the way the ball is actually moving.
And so that's why deliveries are so important. Every one of those metrics, Sarah, is tied to your ability to duplicate your unique body type. And that's why you can get a lot out of these bullpen sessions by bearing down on a pitcher's delivery. Above average. You know, I'm a big believer in looking at hand speed and arm speed, and this young man has both of that. Tremendous feel and spin on his breaking ball, something you really can't teach. Command and control was a little bit spotty, but athleticism and pure arm strength, he goes near the top of the board.
With the 24th pick of the 16th round, the Cleveland Guardians select Zach McGinnis, a two-way player from the East region.
As we continue on through the late rounds of this draft, here we have a player that we